All right. So I get to have my daughter.
Here I am, and I get to have my dad.
Yeah.
It is December 30th.
All right.
Here in Tallahassee, Florida.
It's
2022.
You see where my head's at.
Well, I was born in 1988.
Yeah, I know.
In Pensacola, Florida.
That's right.
That's right. 34 years ago.
Yeah. Spent time in California. You've been around.
Thanks to you, yes.
No.
Thanks to my family.
Yeah. You did most of it yourself.
That's true.
You should be pretty proud of your. The only thing I did is nothing really.
Oh, stop.
I just talked to you.
The best dad award.
That's the thing people should understand about being parenting, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
There's no special skill.
Well, you've been a parent and I haven't.
Yeah, but I just say all you got to do is talk.
Yeah, I did feel
shit out and
seen and heard by you for sure.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this time that we were in maybe Texas, and you went to get water from the hotel room, and I decided to play with the little lock on the door.
What happened was I didn't go get water. I went to go get us something to eat. I think I went to, the only thing that was there was like it was a McDonald's or Burger King or something.
Right.
So.
And while you were gone, I was like, what's this little thing? The little chains on the door. I'd never used it. So I decided to put it in, and I realized it wasn't quite working, so I got worried, so I just laid down. But the thing is, I kind of messed it up, so I got locked in the room, and I panicked.
Well, we couldn't get,
I couldn't get it to unstick.
It took a while for me. Well, you did.
I did.
But I had to,
I was scared.
Calm down. It's not the end of the world. I can always break in.
Right.
So we didn't have to do that.
Thank goodness. That was a good one.
Yeah. That was just crazy. Well, I had driven all night long. And we were actually, the night before, I think we drove all the way from Laughlin. We did.
Mm-hmm. Was that the Ryder truck?
Yeah, in the Ryder truck.
And had a little bed in the back?
Right. No, we spent the night, that was the next night.
Okay, anyway. But that was a good one.
Yeah. We stayed there, and we stayed in the loft. No, it wasn't the Ryder. It wasn't the Ryder truck. It was when we went to go visit. It was about 2 years before. We had that little white Chevy we rented, and my grandfather was passing away, so that's why we were going from Santa Cruz to Pensacola.
Okay.
To say hi to him.
Right. And I learned how to use locks on that trip.
Especially those little chain lock things.
Which I still don't like to use.
Right. I remember that night. Once you went to sleep, I cracked open a beer and started smoking cigarettes and watched Braveheart.
Oh, nice. I don't remember that.
I never saw Braveheart before.
Oh.
And I was wondering why the hell are those people painting their faces blue? But whatever.
But I didn't see it because I was sleeping. So.
Yeah, you were a little kid. So I wasn't really the perfect parent. I was.
But he got me out of that room.
I snuck around behind your back and, smoked weed now and then.
All right. Well.
Smoked cigarettes.
That reminds me. Okay, never mind. I was saying I had this little turtle that you watched. And you put it under the little grow lamps, and it was so happy. Remember my little turtle?
I remember the dead hamster.
I remember the hamster, Hammy. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was, he was over 2 years old, so he actually made it.
I like that thing.
Pretty good. He was blind.
Poor thing.
Yeah, well.
We had a pretty cool home for him, and then we also had my cat. Thomas, yeah.
I had to bury him too. We had a little graveyard, and then I put a deck over it.
Yeah, you did. But that was a hard one. I really love that cat.
Yeah. As much as somebody 7 could love a cat.
Yeah, I did love that cat.
Yeah. After we buried it, you were just right out there playing.
Okay.
But you did get choked up for a while.
Yeah, and I've had a fish.
That was more than one fish.
Right, I've heard the story, right?
Yes.
So the fish died. You didn't tell me.
Yeah, right. I just went and got another one because they all look the same.
And I didn't notice?
No, you didn't notice.
Okay.
Actually, that happened twice, but the last time I just figured I've had enough of the fish.
Okay.
So, sorry, the fish is dead.
All right. Do you remember the fish's name?
No, we had a name for him.
Still fishy.
I can't remember.
Right.
That was a long time ago. mean, you were just not even. You were like 7 or something.
Or like 4.
We were living. No, you weren't that young. We were living up in Felton. You were in the kindergarten.
Happy Valley, maybe.
No, you went to the school in Felton. Whatever that school was.
Sylvan. I don't know what it was.
It's right there on the, on the Boulder Creek side of Felton when you go through the main Empire Grade or whatever that road is. Shit, I can't remember the names of all those roads anymore.
Also, we went on our first roller coaster at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, or my first roller coaster.
Yeah.
The Big Dipper.
The Big Dipper. And you begged me to go on it. And when we went through that really dark tunnel before you go in, you were screaming, "I want to get off."
And it was too late.
Yep, sorry. Here we go. Hold on.
I know, I did hold on.
Yeah.
I like the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
And then after we were done, you wanted to do it again.
It's not fun.
Forget it.
Did you like going on that ride?
I was getting old enough to where, I didn't really care that much for roller coasters,
Right.
40, 50, your stomach starts, yeah. I think when you're young, it's fine,
Yeah. But that was a good one. I like that place.
Yeah, I always liked it.
I wonder if it's still open.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to like to go to the, I hung out there, whatever, it was kind of a thing to do,
We also spent a lot of time at Chuck E. Cheese.
That was memorable.
Because on my report card, if you got all A's, which I did, you would get free tokens.
Okay. I don't really remember that. I do remember that Chuck E. Cheese had pretty good pizza.
They did.
Yeah.
They had the big band of mice.
From that point of view, they were okay with, I couldn't, those mucho boletos, those tickets.
Yeah.
Those were crazy.
Si, senor.
Yeah. Old Del Shannon.
I won a lava lamp. I really saved up for that one.
I remember your lava lamp.
Yeah.
I guess that was hard to part with that when you got older, right?
I still have it.
Oh.
It's upstairs hiding.
In this house?
Mm-hmm. Oh. I know. I haven't told you
Thanks
about it.
for telling me.
I'm not sure I can part with it.
It's not like we don't have any stuff.
I know. I worked really hard for that.
Yeah, you did.
I played a lot of skee ball.
You had to be cute for a long time.
And smart with my report card.
Smart and cute.
Yeah, there we go.
Pretty hard to do.
I know. Winning.
Yeah, you are winning.
Thanks to my dad.
So tell me a little bit about your new job, though. You moved out of New York City and you live in Rhode Island, and you're working at a school up there, right?
Yes.
Which we don't want to say the name of or anything like that.
Great. I work at a school.
Yeah.
A private boarding school.
Yeah.
And I am the director of theater and dance. Post-pandemic.
Theater and dance.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my pandemic silver lining, as I got a kind of a cool job out of it. I lost my other jobs, but I gained a new job.
Right. So, and it's a pretty good job, right?
I like the kiddos a lot, yeah.
Yeah, but you make pretty good money, and they pay for, it's pretty good.
Yeah, no comment, but yes.
Yeah.
You never talk about finances, right?
Okay, no finances.
no finance. If I'm doing fine, I'm traveled here to see my dad for Christmas, so.
Yeah. And she paid for it, so
I did.
hey.
No, there we go. Can't argue with that.
No, shouldn't have.
But I love my kids. We're about to do Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Yeah, and then
you do a couple, 2 or 3 plays a year, right?
Yes, we do a play, a musical, and a dance program.
And you pretty much organize it and
direct it and choreograph it.
All that
6 days a week. We teach 6 days a week.
So it's not like you're really out of the musical theater thing. You're kind of more into it than you were.
Yeah, I like it.
You got to do it every day.
I exercise a lot of new muscles.
Aha.
Yes.
That's good.
And I also got to do that show in Charleston that you came and saw.
That's right.
It was my cabaret called I'm Totally Fine Now.
Right.
Yep.
That's where you pulled the fork out of your
my shirt.
Your bra.
That's right, because I was playing the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, that's right.
And she's got gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
Yeah, because this wasn't because you were all forked up.
No. What the fork are you talking about?
I don't know. Fork it. All right.
But yeah, no, I'm a teacher now.
All right.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's great.
I'm happy.
Thank you.
That doesn't mean you won't decide to go back to musical theater or something one day.
No, I feel like I haven't left it.
That's right.
That's right. So I'm waiting for
So you're actually kind of learning directing and putting shows together as opposed to... And what have I always told you? it's better to be the owner of the circus
that's true.
than one of the clowns.
That's right.
Because I was always one of the clowns. I should have been the owner of the circus.
Right.
Oh,
so
well.
It's easier now. I could step into being a clown, and then I could step back out.
Right.
You know?
Well, you get a lot better taste of having groups of people you got to organize.
Yeah.
It's like herding cats.
Yeah, they need to stop. I wouldn't talk as much at rehearsal, for sure.
Right.
And I would, yeah.
Plus, you get everybody in the school gets involved. It's not just your students, right? You get like young kids and
well, it's mostly
the plays and things.
Well, it's an afternoon activity, so they can choose.
Oh. Okay.
So they can choose if they want to do surfing, sailing, football, lacrosse, squash, whatever thing you could ever think of.
Yeah.
Volleyball, ice hockey, or be in the play. So they have to decide. Yeah. I'm just laughing because, it's hard to choose to be in the play when you've got so many options.
Right.
But I do get a good crew.
Yeah. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's all good.
It's real good.
And Rhode Island, we can say that. That's where you live now.
I live in Rhode Island.
Yeah. Very beautiful there in that part of New England.
Just 3 hours from New York City, and I still have my home there. And I'm going to spend a couple days in New York soon.
Yeah. When you leave here, like the day after tomorrow, right?
Yep. And I'm going to get a massage. They got really good massage places.
All right.
And I'm going to go to yoga.
Okay.
And I'm going to maybe see a show. I'm thinking maybe Into the Woods. They got a good cast right now.
Into the Woods.
Mm-hmm. Stephen Sondheim. He recently passed away.
I'm just not really into the theater scene anymore,
Right. I kind of forced you into that.
To be perfectly honest, I never was.
But you did come support.
Well, I saw Oklahoma when I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've seen
and West Side Story.
Nice.
And
we watched Spirited.
And The King and I have seen that.
We watched Spirited, the Christmas movie this year.
Yeah.
Remember, with all the songs? Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, that was really, really bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
Those people, Elf does not need to try to sing.
Well, I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I know you did.
But I love musical theater.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, I've seen more musical theater shit in the last 10 years than I've ever seen in my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to admit that I was pleasantly surprised by a lot of it.
Yeah, we saw Book of Mormon together.
Book of Mormon was unbelievable.
Yeah, and we saw that in New York City.
Yeah.
That was a really good one.
I have a acre in my home.
I don't know what that is, but...
Well, he had hookworms growing in his unit.
All right. Hasadiga Ibo.
The what?
Those were the songs. Hasadiga Ibo. Something like that. I don't know exactly. I probably said it wrong.
Any of that.
Yeah.
I was lucky to even make it up there at that particular point in my life.
You did. We went to Blossom, the vegan restaurant.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the Anthropological Museum, which was way cool.
Oh, Museum of Natural History?
Or whatever it is.
Yeah. That's a good one. You saw the dinosaurs?
Well, mainly I saw the Shrunken Head.
Oh.
I have a Shrunken Head picture from that. And it's a very famous... Matter of fact, see, they grabbed that book there with a head on it. That's the picture of it. That's what is... That guy's they have hanging.
Wow.
Even though it belongs to that tribe in South America and should be returned, but it's hanging in the history of anthropological whatever.
Oh, it almost looks like he's had too much spaghetti, but I think it's actually rope. That's rope.
It's keeping his mouth shut.
Okay, good. Well, some people need to do that more often.
Yeah, they could rope me up. I know that. When people who watch my videos, shut the fuck up.
Okay, language.
Oh.
I'm a teacher now, Dad.
No bleeps.
I do not curse in front of my students.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
And I've been a good dad, though.
Of course.
Yeah.
You've been a fucking good dad.
Okay.
That's a joke.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah. You don't have any jokes or anything?
I do.
All right.
All right. What did the fish say when it hit the wall?
Splat?
Damn. What kind of pants did Super Mario wear? Denim, denim, denim. Well, that's the sound.
That doesn't make any sense.
It does. Denim, and that's the sound of the video game.
Oh.
Okay, what did the Pink Panther say when he stepped on an ant and killed it? Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant.
All right, that's all I can take.
Okay.
Well, my head exploded.
That was pretty good, though. You gotta admit.
Yeah, sure.
You got any?
Not really off the top of my head.
Okay.
Other than really long ones.
Let's not go there, I think.
Yeah. You know, most of what I have left are stories. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yep. Well, it's been fun.
Yeah, it has been. Well, maybe you want to sign off, you think?
I think
and
we
just say Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And Happy Hanukkah.
Happy holidays.
And Kwanzaa. Let's not forget about Kwanzaa.
I just kind of like to say holidays.
Okay. Holidays.
On the count of 3, happy holidays.
And it's getting to be close to New Year. We're in between Christmas and New Year
We are.
here. Right.
So we got about 2 days until New Year's Day.
All right.
And I'm excited to jump in.
Okay.
I'm going to jump on in.
Jumping in.
My word for the year is powerful.
Mine is just stay alive. That's my main thing.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
All right. On that note, adios and buenos dias.
Adios, mi amigos.
Yes.